Andy Robertson vs Ben Chilwell stats. Andy Robertson vs Ben Chilwell stats. What do the numbers say? They're two British left-backs who have plenty of Premier League experience under their belts, but how do Andy Robertson and Ben Chilwell compare in terms of stats? Robertson has been one of Liverpool FC's key players under Jurgen Klopp in recent years, while Chilwell has enjoyed success with Chelsea FC after coming through the youth system at Leicester City. In this comparison article, we're going to take a close look at both players to see what the numbers say about their recent careers and how they have been performing for both club and country. So, if you're looking for a detailed comparison of Robertson and Chilwell, then you've landed on the right page. Introduction and recent history. Andy Robertson has become a mainstay of the Liverpool FC team following his transfer to Anfield from Hull City in the summer of 2017. He joined the Reds in a deal reported to be worth around an initial £8 million. The Scotland international quickly became the Merseyside outfit's first choice at left-back and has helped the Reds to win all four major trophies on offer in England following his switch to Liverpool FC. A high-energy fullback, Robertson has also won the Community Shield, UEFA Super Cup and FIFA Club World Cup with Liverpool FC. Ben Chilwell signed for Chelsea FC from Leicester City in the summer of 2020 when Frank Lampard was in charge at Stamford Bridge, for a fee widely reported to be in the region of £45 million. Despite being at Leicester City when they won the Premier League title in 2015-16, Chilwell did not feature in the top flight that season. Chilwell won his first major trophy as a Chelsea FC player in the 2020-21 campaign, when he helped the Blues to win the Champions League. He has also won the UEFA Super Cup with the Blues. So, clearly Robertson has had the most success of the two players at club level in recent seasons, but Chilwell likely has more playing years ahead of him, being around 3 years younger than his Scottish counterpart. Robertson vs Chilwell, recent league form. Let's now start crunching the numbers to see how both players have performed in the Premier League in recent seasons. Both players are generally regular starters for their clubs in the league. Robertson started 22 Premier League games for Liverpool FC in his first season at the club in 2017-18, scoring 1 goal and making 5 assists. Since then, Robertson has featured regularly in the Premier League, starting at least 29 games in the English top flight each season up until the 2021-22 campaign inclusive. Indeed, Robertson started every single one of Liverpool FC's 38 Premier League games in the 2020-21 season, scoring 1 goal and making 7 assists. Robertson's most fruitful season in the Premier League, accurate as of the time of writing, came in Liverpool FC's title-winning campaign in 2019-20, when the Scots started 34 of the 38 league games, scoring 2 goals and notching up an impressive 12 assists in the top flight. In the 2021-22 season, Robertson started 29 of Liverpool FC's 38 games, scoring 3 goals and making 10 assists as the Reds finished as runners-up to Manchester City. Chilwell, meanwhile, has also been a regular performer in the Premier League over the last few campaigns, although his participation in the 2021-22 campaign was cut short due to injury. In the 2020-21 season, his first campaign at Stamford Bridge, Chilwell started 27 of Chelsea FC's 38 Premier League games, scoring 3 goals and making 5 assists. Prior to that, he started 27 of Leicester City's 38 league games in the 2019-20 campaign, scoring 3 goals and making 3 assists. In the 2018-19 season, Chilwell started 36 times for Leicester in the league, notching up 4 assists. So, it's fair to say that when fully fit, both players have been regular starters in the Premier League for their clubs. That being said, Robertson has the more impressive stats overall in the English top flight in terms of starts, goals and assists in recent years. What about in Europe? Both players have plenty of experience in the Champions League, although Robertson has more seasons of European football under his belt. Robertson played a key role in helping Liverpool FC to win the Champions League under Jurgen Klopp in the 2018-19 campaign, with the fullback starting 12 games and notching up 2 assists for his teammates in Europe's elite club competition. In the 2021-22 season, Robertson featured 10 times in the Champions League to help the Reds reach the final, where they ended up losing to Real Madrid. This was also his most fruitful season in Europe with Liverpool FC in terms of assists, with the left-back setting up 3 goals for his teammates in the competition. Chilwell was part of the Chelsea FC team who won the Champions League in the 2020-21 season, with the England international making 10 appearances in the competition that term, scoring 1 goal. In the 2021-22 season, Chilwell was limited to just 4 appearances in the Champions League with the Blues due to injury. Prior to that, his only other campaign in Europe's elite club competition came in the 2016-17 season with Leicester City, when he made 2 appearances for the Foxes. Overall then, Robertson is the more experienced of the pair in the Champions League, and also boasts the more impressive numbers in terms of assists in the competition. Robertson vs Chilwell, head-to-head in front of goal. Let's now take a look at how the pair have fared in front of goal over the last few seasons by looking at their goals and assists numbers. The numbers below show the total number of club goals scored and assists made per season in all competitions. Assists numbers only include league and European games. 2019-20 season. Robertson, 3 goals and 12 assists. Chilwell, 3 goals and 3 assists 2020-21 season. Robertson, 1 goal and 7 assists. Chilwell, 4 goals and 5 assists. 2021-22 season. Robertson, 3 goals and 13 assists. Chilwell, 3 goals and 1 assist. Total. Robertson, 7 goals and 32 assists. Chilwell, 10 goals and 9 assists. Interestingly, Chilwell has been the more successful of the pair in front of goal in recent seasons, and that's despite him missing much of the 2021-22 campaign due to injury. However, Robertson clearly leads the way on the assists front, with the Scot having notched up 23 more assists than Chilwell during those 3 seasons in the league and in Europe. What about their international form? Robertson is the more experienced player at international level, having made his senior debut for Scotland back in 2014. At the time of writing, Robertson had scored 3 goals in 59 games in all competitions for his country. Chilwell, meanwhile, made his senior international debut for England in 2018 and, at the time of writing, had notched up 1 goal in 17 games for the Three Lions. How old are Robertson and Chilwell? As mentioned above, Robertson is the older of the pair, with the Scot being just over 2 years older than Chilwell. Robertson was born on March 11, 1994 in Glasgow, Scotland, and is currently 29 years old. Chilwell was born on December 21, 1996 in Milton Keynes, England, and is currently 26 years old. How tall are Robertson and Chilwell? As well as their position, another major similarity between the pair is their height. Although the official Premier League website lists both players as being 178 centimeters or 5 feet 10 inches tall, Chelsea FC's website states that Chilwell is slightly taller, at 180 centimeters or 5 feet 11 inches. Andy Robertson vs Ben Chilwell, in conclusion. So, that brings us to the end of our comparative look at Andy Robertson and Ben Chilwell. Both players are regular fixtures in the Premier League, with Robertson having enjoyed more success and more playing time at club level over the last few years. That said, Chilwell is more than 2 years younger than his Scottish counterpart, so he still has time to further improve on his already decent figures. It's overall in the English top flight in terms of starts, goals and assists in recent years. What about in Europe? Both players have plenty of experience in the Champions League, although Robertson has more seasons of European football under his belt. Robertson played a key role in helping Liverpool FC to win the Champions League under Jurgen Klopp in the 2018-19 campaign, with the fullback starting 12 games and notching up 2 assists for his teammates in Europe's elite club competition. In the 2021-22 season, Robertson featured 10 times in the Champions League to help the Reds reach the final, where they ended up losing to Real Madrid. This was also his most fruitful season in Europe with Liverpool FC in terms of assists, with the left-back setting up 3 goals for his teammates in the competition. Chilwell was part of the Chelsea FC team who won the Champions League in the 2020-21 season, with the England international making 10 appearances in the competition that term, scoring 1 goal in the 2021-22